Welcome back to Duo Everything, a series that showcases the progress of my partners in my journey through old-school RuneScape as Group Ironmen. If you've missed any of the previous episodes, go give them a watch so you can see some of the weird luck we've had so far. I have them all organized into a playlist for your convenience. With that little intro out of the way, and much like how the previous episode started, I know it's been quite a while since I've posted an episode. Like I said in episode 4, we needed a bit of a break after trying to get some specific items from the Calcite Queen. And it's even worse now that they've added the Dragon Pickaxe to her drop table. I suppose that's not all bad though, it does give us more reason to continue farming her. That said, we are back now and oh boy, did we jump right back into the grind. With some fortunate luck. Again, I know it's not a super item or anything, but after killing her a collective 343 times with a slow method because we're scrubs, yeah, this felt nice to get, and it meant I could finally focus on Slayer. Yeah, sure, Barrow's gear is a lot better, but I'd rather not have to worry about constantly repairing the gear. Despite getting one of my wanted items, however, I still felt weak. I'm so used to having access to my main's gear, and its stats for that matter. It meant that during our time on Group Ironmen, I focused so much more on skilling, and even then, I didn't hit that nearly as hard as my partner did. I mean, geez, look at this. He spent a fair amount of time here, if I remember right. Over 530 loots from Temporos, and he seemed to love doing it. He's been supplying both of us with the food that we need to continue training, while I focused more so on farming and potion supply. Again, I don't remember how long this took him to do, as he soloed Temporos after learning the minigame. Besides doing this, he hammered Slayer. Hard. And, well, he decided to go through and upgrade our arsenal. This was before he had 85 Slayer, so we had to get a lot of wild pies. I had to make 110 of them, which kind of sucked, but at least it was a jumpstart on that diary. You may be asking, why 110? Yeah, he had to kill over 1,000 of them to get the first whip. Ignore the previous screenshot's 241 KC in the loot tracker. He killed a ton of Abbey demons while he was at work. To get the second whip, yeah, 2,046 kills to get 2 whips. That's dry like a desert, but oh well. His grind helped us out a ton, especially because, by this point, he had a high enough Slayer to nab us some Tridents, which I feel are massive on Ironmen. Sure, they're a little expensive, but we didn't have the eyeball stick to lean on because it hadn't been added yet. The Tridents he farmed up for us were massive boons to our accounts, as it was a direct upgrade from Ivan's Blast. Also, remember how I said we had some fortunate luck? Sometimes my partner gets a nat 20 on his loot rolls. I just wish that happened more often. This glorious stabby poker changes, well, not everything, but it certainly changes a lot. It certainly sped things up at Barrows, where I got a touch more luck, but nothing crazy. Xanth, however, after much convincing, finally went to Barrows himself. And oof, he went dry. 99 chests to get his first item. Not gonna lie, he was bitching the entire time about this, especially when it took another 31 KC just to get another item. He kept at it though, and it seemed that things were starting to even out. He and I can hope for that anyway, because I can't be the only one farming Barrows. We also took a shot at Sarachnis, and Xanth nabbed an okay crush weapon. It might come in handy at some point, but I don't know, I feel like we've already grown past the cudgel? We also really wanted to get a couple of these. We need to do more DKs to get the other rings, but hey, at least we're making progress with the lower tier bosses, and knocking items that we want off the list. Truthfully, we've been greatly enjoying our time back. There's something uniquely rewarding about playing on these types of accounts. While, from my personal experience, it seems not everyone was gung-ho about the whole Group Ironman thing, I'm really glad that Jagex added it. It certainly makes all the tedious little grinds more bearable when you have someone to do them with. like when it's time to knock out some quests. I won't lie, this was a huge pain in the ass. Xanth struggled with this one as well, but we knew that we had to do it. We really wanted to keep having upgrades come in so that we could progress faster and more easily. We're both ready to start tackling bigger, tougher content, and sure, I know that there is someone out there who's done this quest on some super low-level account, but we're not some elite gamers, we're just two guys who are enjoying a game that we grew up with. Alas, even with this quest done, we weren't done. We did all of this for one specific item. Vorkath, we're coming for your head. We each had to kill it 50 times, so no good luck there, but it gave both of us a ton of good loot as well as some valuable prayer experience. I want to say Xanth spammed super anti-poisons while I used both Guthix rests and regular anti-poisons. We both ground out the Salve Amulet EI and just went through the motions until we got the item that we needed for the all-too-important Assembler. I also finally saved up the points for the Rune Pouch. It's something that I've needed for a long time now. It's incredibly annoying to have to run around the game with all of your runes in your inventory. It's even more annoying whenever you need those inventory spaces. Overall, I'd say that this was a nice, healthy reintroduction back into the game for us, and a nice bit of content for our series. While this stats and drops clip plays through, I just wanted to say thank you for what few of you actually took the time to watch this video until this point. If you want to see more of the series, do the free thing and toss a like on the video. It honestly goes a long way and gives me the motivation to continue filling up my storage space with video clips and screenshots. Maybe subscribe too if you're feeling generous. If not, that's okay. It's still cool that you joined us. There are some useful links in the description for you as well. With that said, I bid you viewers farewell. Until the next video, which, no, won't be a year away. Unless life really wants to punch us in the dick again.